You about to feel the full effects of what it feels like to actually be on the next level. Now, God had been dealing with me for the past few weeks now with this specific subject, giving me the scenario of, let's say you're in eighth grade and then you graduate, yay, and you make it to high school, but you're at the bottom. You've made it to the next level, but you're at the bottom of the new level. Now, what they say, new level, new devils, this is new experiences. There is a new set of things you have to learn, a new series of tests that you must pass in order to advance and keep going and keep going. And so, even though you made it to the new place, now there are all these new things, and you may not feel like, whoa, I went somewhere, I graduated, I made it out of somewhere else, right? The feeling of the next level may not have been what you thought. Spiritually speaking, the same thing happens to where you have been graduating, you've been passing tests, moving to the next level. But the reason why some things haven't felt like that is because you had to basically start over. So you're starting from ground zero, building up. And so you may be looking at new dreams and new visions and new assignments that you have been giving, like, wow, these are new mountains to climb. I thought I already climbed all of my mountains. So if some of you guys are facing mountains, or you have dreams, or you're trying to finish things, or you're doing things, and it seems as though it's like you're climbing, it's not the old mountains. These are new things. These are new subjects, okay? So a lot of you guys are advancing and you're about to feel how it feels to actually be at the new level. Let's say you made it to high school, but now you're a sophomore, you're a junior, right? You've moved up a few ranks, right? In that new space. So now you got a little bit more freedom, a little bit more leeway. You got a little bit more knowledge. You know what to do now. You know where to go. You know who to mess with. You know who not to mess with. You know what teachers are cool. You know what's not to do and where to go, all this stuff, right? And so this is what's happening to you now, all right? So we're going to be jumping into the vibes to get into this next level energy, okay? What is this all about? Center of the reading. Nine of coins. You're about to actually experience, live, and feel the life of financial independence for real. I heard somebody say something the other day and it was just like, wow. She was like, going to get a $10 meal from Chick-fil-A is a luxury. And it was just like, wow. And some people feel like that. And so if you feel like, you know what, a $10 meal is a luxury, then you really gonna feel like, you've done something or accomplished something, because $10 meals will turn to $20 meals, and $20 meals will turn to, better choices in food. Or now you can get the organics instead of the ones with the chemicals in it. Or, you could just kind of upgrade what you do. And the things that you once looked at as a luxury in one level, you're going to graduate to a new level where those things are like, you still grateful for, you still remember how it felt to not have it, but now it's more normal. Okay. So this nine of coins is all about that coin going up, that money going up, business going up. If you are an entrepreneur, this is so much good energy and like so many good vibes coming through. God is really blessing in the area of, following your purpose, because a lot of the things that you're doing in entrepreneurship, these are not just your ideas. These were ideas that were planted in your mind from God. Okay. Things that were sown into your heart so that they can take root and then grow over time. And so now you're about to see what it feels like to walk around with those flowers growing out of your head, to see those flowers coming from out of your heart. Okay. So let's see what it's crossed by. The Page of Cups. Now, what did I tell you? I said new level, but you're at the bottom of the new level, right? Think about Angel Reese. She was playing at LSU. She was there balling it out. Then she made it to the WNBA. It's the next level. Right? New people, new things to learn, all kind of new stuff, right? So this Page of Cups is talking about this young lady is coming in for her apprenticeship. She's been wanting this thing for a long time. She's been wanting to be a part of this company. And so she's coming in brand new, right? Not even getting the full pay, not even a full employee, just going to learn, going to observe information. And this is what's happening to you guys. You're the new guy in a new spiritual field. So imagine me talking about you going to high school, whatever. Imagine this is in the spiritual realm. A lot of you guys have graduated spiritually. You've been going up in rank. You've been enlightening yourself, or God has been enlightening you. And so now you got all these different type of spiritual places you can access now. Okay. And this Page of Cups is talking about this as well for you. So let's see what's in the deep root. The King of Swords. This next level is going to require discipline, strategy, and logical thinking, okay? You're going to have to make logical decisions. Now, sometimes when we're following our heart and we're following our passions and our dreams, we're very much so heart-led. But in this next season, at this next level, you're going to have to be disciplined and make logical, wise decisions, okay? If you have something that's in your power and within your control to do, then make sure you do that, okay? If you need to delegate tasks in this next season, you may have to do that. That may be a transition, something different for you where you're used to doing it yourself, but in this next season, you bossing it up and you're going to have to be able to explain, articulate what you need for somebody else to do on your behalf, which means the dream and the idea that God implanted in you, you're going to have to be able to articulate it to someone else who's actually going to understand, and then they're going to carry out the task to help you build that vision. Okay. So getting your structure together, knowing who you are, what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, all of these things are necessary in this next season. When you went to high school, you said, I'm going to graduate, and that's what you did. Okay. Let's see what happened in the recent past. The Knight of Swords, man. And I'll be shuffling these cards, but these two always seem to come out together. And so the Knight of Swords in the past was somebody doing some type of research, okay? Somebody doing some type of investigating, all right? Wondering about you, looking into you. And it could be related to this Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups is talking about, again, that apprenticeship. She's coming in. Somebody had to look her up. They had to look up her credentials, her background, see what she did in order to bring her in, okay? So some of you guys may have somebody looking in and they want to bring you into a company. They want to bring you into something. They want to have you learn under them. Like they don't mind teaching you. Okay. Some of you guys are about to get a mentor, but I'm also seeing this as that graduation. In the past, you were the Knight of Swords. Maybe that was your rank, but at this next level, you are the King of Swords. You see, there's a graduation and there's a difference between stature. One is sitting down. One is behind the computer. One is doing it all themselves, but then there's one who is standing. There's one who is delegating. There's one who is telling the others what needs to be done. Right. So you guys in the next level may start to feel it because you are now telling and delegating, and you're at the head of the conference table, or you're the one with the presentation, telling everybody you got the charts and the graphs and the numbers and the expectations, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So you're taking charge in this next season. You're taking charge. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the headspace. What's crowning this whole thing? Ooh, the Five of Cups. Okay. So we got, the only way to describe it is somebody with some salty feelings. Now, is this you or is this someone else? Okay, so let's talk about it from both perspectives. The Five of Cups, let's just say, is about somebody feeling sad. They're feeling down and out. They're looking on at something that once was and it isn't anymore. And that is devastating. For some of you guys, you could be mourning the past life of who you used to be, who you once were, or who you thought you were going to be at this time. For some of you guys, there's someone looking on at you in the Five of Cups energy where you have become way more than they could have imagined, and they're not a part of that. That Nine of Coins is showing you strong and independent and, happy, fulfilled, free, can make moves. And someone may have wanted to be a part of that. Also, sometimes I get a lot with that energy of even business partners. Like some of you guys have people who did not believe in your business vision. And it's going to be kind of like that situation where they pulled out and got paid out at the last minute, and then boom, as soon as they pulled out, it takes off, it blows up. And now they sitting there like, man, I could have had 10 million. Y'all posting social media pictures out on an island somewhere celebrating, and they sitting there at the bar on their phone looking, that kind of thing. But let's talk about the next 7 days future coming up for the collective. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. You know what I get immediately? The first word that I got was concealed. Okay. So there is some type of love little situation that has been concealed. It's the Ace of Cups talks about a beginning of a new relationship. Okay, it could be romantic, could be platonic, whatever, but something has been concealed, or you were being concealed. And then I'm getting an air of mystery, like that you're intriguing because something is a mystery. And it's like someone wants to open up that capsule, right? In that castle holds the collective's heart. And someone wants to see what it looks like. Because if you look at the 9 of coins, she got her arms folded. Like, But that may intrigue somebody. Like they want to open that up, or they want to attempt to see if they can. Okay. So in the next 7 days, also this could again be some type of business thing where it's like, I just see the shell, I just see the outside, but I want to know more about your idea. I want to know more about what you're doing. So let me see if I can open this up. Let's crack this thing open and let's see what we can work on, what we can do. Okay. Let's see what we have in the fear space. Ooh, the 5 of Swords, the fear of being betrayed. I mean, hey, you have a memory, right? And in your memory, you remember how it felt to be betrayed. You remember how it feels to trust somebody and to think you safe. I can drop my guard, I can relax, only for the closest person to you to be the one to betray you the hardest. And so that fear is something that it looks like you may be carrying over into that next level. And so, of course, when we're operating out of fear, there are certain decisions that we're going to make, as opposed to if we was doing something out of faith or courage. However, I want to say to you this with the King of Swords, this is going to work in your favor in terms of how you move forward. For every betrayal that you've ever had is preparing you for this time, because you may be called to go into an industry where it is a lot of snakes. So for you, the accumulation of all of the betrayal that you had to face in your past, these are all things that prepared you and built your character. So now, even though you're not like that, you recognize that in other people. So your discernment, crazy. Your boundary setting and standing on business with your boundaries, crazy, right? Ace of Cups, I want to crack that shell. Didn't you just hear me say that? Somebody come in, I want to crack that shell. Well, you already know, guard your heart, right? So these things are preparing you for the next level. You ain't never finna be crying over nobody ever again. You ain't finna be talked about none of that stuff. If you go, oh, they betrayed me, I never saw it coming. No, please. If you ain't catch it this time, it's because you ain't want to. But you're not there no more. So all the stuff that you fear will happen ain't happening no more, because you slay those giants and you're not letting them in again. So let's see. How you looking? When people look at the collective right now, what do they see? Ooh, Queen of Coins. Yeah. I mean, you look like you got it together. Like, okay, wait a minute now. Okay. Because see, that was Page of Cups. Then a 9 of Coins. Like, what happened? Your life, like the effects of this next level is kind of like respect. Not even if people don't say, they're not going to say it to your face probably. But it's kind of like the stuff I used to say, I can't say it no more. It's like, man, I gotta let that narrative go. Even though I wanted that to be the collective story so bad, it's not. Only thing I can do at this point is lie to myself and say, oh, they ain't this and they ain't that. That's what will make them feel better. But they can't do that no more. So the Queen of Coins is probably why somebody's sitting there 5 of Cups. Like I told you, I keep feeling strong with that business thing too. Like, some of y'all finna crack wide open. And somebody who was like, yo, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. Like, sorry, get my money back. I'm good. Like, pull me out of the investment. I'm good. And then, boom. You know what I mean? And then if it's a romantic situation, it's just kind of like, I'm telling you, I could testify that some of my blessings were sitting right there, but God would not give them to me until I got rid of certain people. And it was one relationship, because that person would have gobbled it up. So that person, you got to get far away from that person to where the only thing they can see you from the bar, right? They see you from afar from the bar. Okay, that's how far you have to go. But that's how you looking right now. You dripping, you shining. For those of y'all, it's about to be some type of ultimate like come up or glow up or something like that, you know? Um, yeah, especially with that 9 of coins, it's like, oh, that's what I was getting. I'm glad God reminded me. I have to keep saying this. What happened? What happened? It's like all of a sudden, collective, like overnight, like, what happened? That's what people gonna be saying about you. Like 1 minute you was page cups, you was this, you was that. What happened? Like something is changing. Like for some of y'all, okay, I got that. Some of y'all, you finna get a, I don't know, you finna get a BBL. You finna get your teeth done. You finna get something done, body wise maybe. And it's like people gonna know something different, but they're not gonna quite be able to put their finger on it. That's what may be happening physically. Financially, some of y'all may be shining and you ain't said nothing. People are trying to figure out what happened. What, they hit the lottery on accident? Like they ain't, you know what I mean? People gonna try to investigate. Let's see what's the hope though, moving forward. Ooh, 5 of Cups. I'm sorry, 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is that fighting card. So dang, look at this, y'all. 5, 5, 5. The 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. It's a major change at hand. Like, this is big. Like, I don't think you quite understand how God moved, bro. Like, I know God probably worked some things in your life, right? But I don't think you never seen nothing like this before. I don't think you never had this happen before. Not at this level, right? Not at this level. It's one thing when Angel Reese was scoring baskets in college, but when she went to the NBA, you know, she in the Chi-Town, what up? She with the Sky. Now she out there balling. It's a new level, but she's still doing her thing. All the girls that came up, they doing their thing. So for some of y'all, you ready to compete. What's the hope? I'm ready to compete. Like I just told you, God finna have you stepping into some arenas where there are some slime balls, where there are some ditties on the loose. And you gonna be one of the ones that like, nah, bro. My discernment already caught that. I ain't moving over that. I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna make certain choices. I'm not finna mingle and do this and woo woo. You gonna know a lot. You gonna know so much. And that's what's gonna have people looking at you from the behind like that. Cause listen, for what you know, you supposed to be clicked up with people like us. But again, I told you, the only reason you know these things is because you had people betray you in the past. So you're not a manipulative person, but you can recognize it. You're not a backstabber, but you can recognize when somebody got a knife and getting ready to stab you in the back of yours. You understand how people operate and how they can look at you in your face and smile and laugh and tell you it's all good, but go right behind your back and plot and plan for your downfall. Be the ones that want to sabotage you. But you want to compete. You ready to step in the ring because you've been there, done that, wrote a book, taught a class. So for some of y'all, what's the hope? You wish somebody would, especially for what you're about to get. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are about to get blessed and people may want to take your blessings. But this 5 of Wands in the hope position is saying, tell them step up. You want to rumble with me? But anyway, but no, really, the whole hope is to like, because with the 5 of Wands in this position, she not looking backwards. So some of y'all hope to just let the people from behind yell from behind. There also, what I'm getting with this as well is people who want to come at you. New level, new devil, right? It was one thing to have people in middle school bullying you, but in high school it's new bullies, right? But you wish somebody would. Let's see what's the outcome. Next 30 days for the collective. Ooh, 3 of Wands. So something is coming in. He's standing there waiting on his UFO. He put in his ride like, Uber. But in this reality, you can get a spaceship, a little UFO, something like that, take it to a little planet real quick. But he waiting on something to come. He don't know what's finna pull up. And every time you order Uber, something different come up. So something is coming and he don't know what it is, but he know it's gonna be good. And he know that whatever it is that's coming for him is gonna take him to a new place, a new destination, somewhere where it was meant for him to be. And so for a lot of you guys, whatever it is that's coming to you, what's happening, this whole big thing that's about to have you, on this new level, It's like it's coming, it's on the way, and your ticket is here. And you're about to feel how it actually feels to be there. This person standing there has maybe imagined their whole life what it feels like to get on this UFO and be in this on this next planet. But now instead of imagining how it feels, this person is gonna physically feel what it is. And that's what you're about to do. You're about to physically feel what it is. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is all about the luxury of choice. You got a lot of choices, but this is the thing. A lot of choices and options can become overwhelming, right? So you're gonna have to really get your King of Swords on with the discipline of like making decisions and choosing logically. That's going to be your biggest clue during this time. What do I choose? What do I choose? Are you choosing with your feelings and your emotions, or are you choosing with your logical, critical thinking mind? That's what we need. Okay. So when it comes to what all you can do, you know stuff is good, you know stuff is bad. Pros and cons. Weigh them out, figure out what's best for you, and move accordingly. And that may be all a part of something new that you got to do while you on this new level, okay? But you about to feel it. So that's what I give you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow my other social medias. Be on the lookout. I got an announcement coming soon. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like the video, get in the comment section. Let me know how it resonates with you. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video.